What's up, everybody? I wish I could listen to music during lives. I was just just DJing like a pretty exceptional pre-party, but I can't. Can y'all hear me? Okay. What's up, Spencer? I'm sorry I said that in a British accent. What's up? Hello, Spencer. Tries to be normal after being weird. Sick. Good morning. It is morning. I feel like I've been up for a while, so I keep on like looking at the clock and being like, why isn't it noon yet? It's only 9:46 or whatever. Um, I have had one cup of coffee. I have something called anxiety. That's sort of what this song is about. And so I had just one single cup of coffee. Um, Thanks everybody for joining me. It means a lot that you're here, you know, chilling. I have like my phone is on this little Darth Vader stand, so it's kind of like precarious. But I'm just gonna like scroll through the chat and answer questions. Congrats to the Jammer Man on still being in bed. God bless you. That's incredible. I I I probably shouldn't do this from bed. I feel like the professional thing to do is to stay exactly where I am. But I had that moment where I was like, haha, should I just like take this in bed? Anyway, anywho, I just released a new song called Changes. It is out everywhere you stream music. I like this song. Or else you wouldn't hear it. That's sort of how my brain works. I like I really like love I love saxophones, I love acoustic guitars, and I love confessional folk music. And I feel like that is what is super cool about this record is that like I wrote it with this guy named Dan Wilson. Thank you, Tristan. I went to write with this guy named Dan Wilson. If you have ever heard uh the song Closing Time by Semisonic, like I know who I want to take you home. Dan Wilson wrote it, which is like that's the dream. He also wrote some Adele bangers and just most of the good the good songs you've heard. Dan Wilson probably has been around, and I felt really lucky to be in the room with him. And so I went and I was just talking about my life. Like, I think I just turned 30 when we met, when I went to go write at Dan's studio. And I was talking about how I feel kind of old, but not like too old. And how I like, I'm worried about like the future of myself and of the planet, but I also hope for the future of myself and of others in the planet and how to balance all those emotions, um, knowing I don't know, knowing the feeling and fear that it might not last forever. And I feel like that's sort of the song uh, that I chose to like start off this record cycle. Fun announcement coming later, because I don't know. Uh, we were inside for 2 years. And now we're like socializing again, and that is a big change. And I think we're all dealing with navigating changes and emotions. And so that's the tea on the new song, Changes. Um, Thank you, McG. McG, that's an incredible username, McG. Thank you for listening. I like it. Thank you for thinking it's wonderful. Debbie, they are 100% still in bed, as I maybe would have been had I not realized that I shouldn't do a YouTube live from my bed. uh yes, new record. Yes, I'm super excited. Jammerman, you should get out of bed and smoke, but I also kind of feel like you could stay in bed and smoke. We're all your friends here. We're not gonna, we're not gonna tell on you. I wonder. once you start touring if Joy's Changes will match up with Sabbath. Here's what's absolutely true. I'm on a cover shopping spree right now, and I have considered several Black Sabbath songs for the list. I am weirdly this me and your father are I'm a fan of Ozzy Osbourne. I don't totally know why. Um but Black Sabbath was a sick band, and I think that there's one song in particular that goes really well with something that I want to say this year during my shows. I crushed it at Girls Just Want to Be Lesbians weekend. Thank you so much. For those who don't know what Girls Just Want to Be Lesbians weekend is, Brandy Carlisle does this festival in Mexico. And it was my absolute honor to like, I don't know, to be there, to be invited to play a festival with one of my heroes. And so I got to hang out in Mexico and watch white people on boats on vacation and eat a lot of good food. And I played a set. And we joked that it's Girls Just Want to Be Lesbians weekend because it was a lot of lesbians. There were men there. Men are always allowed. But it was a lot of lesbians. McG, I think your username is perfect. I don't know what you are talking about. McG, 10 out of 10. 25 out of 10. Um, Tristan. Ooh, Charles Bradley. Haunting cover of Changes. Oh, I love Charles Bradley. I'm getting distracted because I'm stoned. uh, Before we watch the video, what was the inspiration for the video? Oh, white people on boats. I did say that. Anyway, inspiration for the music video. I'm super excited about this music video because I feel like it's sort of the first, actually second. I love the Sunday music video more than anything. But this video is sort of like this weird thing where I had a strange idea, and the video is sort of like the sort of exact result of that weird idea I had. And because I like wanted to sort of like capture this feeling of like change going by both slowly and fast, you're just basically gonna watch me go fishing. But there's some surprises and there's some symbolism. And I wanted to just like, I don't know. I wanted to share what a day in my life is like, which I really do sort of like wake up, drink coffee. If the weather's okay enough, I'll go fishing, not in the area videoed, obviously, because of safety reasons. But I, uh, I like, yeah, I just wanted to like capture what a morning, because days feel so mundane. Sometimes you feel like you're living the same day over and over again. But then all of a sudden you wake up and a year has gone by. It's 2023, and how many things have changed even in the past 30 days. And I feel like that's what this video sort of captures is like change happening around me as I'm having sort of a slow day. And I think it's kind of cool. Sierra. Sierra loves my video. It's over for y'all. There's one thing I live to do, and it's make Sierra happy. That's it. Um, Yeah, that's the video. I'm really excited to share it with you. I also just like I feel like the visuals for this next stage of my my work. I have a real resistance to saying era cuz why? I This next stage of my work, like the visuals are going to be amazing, and like I really feel super stoked to have an incredible team of like label management, band, just everyone that you can imagine. I feel like things are, I don't know. I feel like the people who care about what I do are going to feel cared for. And that's honestly all I care about. And I'm really excited to share this record with you. This single record, but also this new album, which I'm announcing today. I guess, are there any more questions? From the Jammer Man. Toronto tour stop. Probably. I like Canada. I think I advocate for myself to go to Canada as much as I can. Because sometimes it's nice to walk around and know that if you get hurt, it might not cost you anything. So I find being in Canada a nice vacation from the hellscape I live in. Am I excited for tour? Yes. I am a huge homebody, which is probably not a surprise based on my whole thing. Um, and I really I love meeting y'all. Like I just love meeting the people who like allow me to, pay my mortgage and like live this like beautiful dream life, that I just couldn't have ever imagined. And I feel like tour is a way that I get to honor those connections and like meet people and like play the songs for people. And so I'm excited to go out. And I've found, as a person who like likes to be home, I found ways to sort of like center myself and sort of make being on the road feel like home. And I think that that is a huge plus for somebody who really likes to be in the same place always. I'm here almost every day when I'm not on the road. I'm here in this exact chair almost every day. People who know me know. Headlining a tour in 2024. Probably sooner. I just because based on how, you know, I don't know, capitalism works, I'm assuming that like hypothetically if I were to put out a record on April 28th, only hypothetically, um uh I would probably want to share the live experience of that record with you sooner than next year. So maybe if I were you, look out for tickets. That was really cryptic for absolutely no reason. Then I'm delighted by silly things. Um, Tristan, you got to go to Canada. Tristan, do you want to come to Canada? We'll find a reason. Um, all that to say, I am putting out a record on April 28th. Yes, it's not hypothetical. It's real. I'm going to stop being weird. I'm putting out a record on April 28th. I am. I'm just going to be vulnerable with the girls for a second because we have 2 minutes. I'm I'm nervous. I feel like sharing. I wrote a record about my life and the things that I feel like are important to me, and I'm nervous to share it. But uh, it is the first record that I've ever made that I listen to the for fun. Like I truly I feel really honored. Like all the people who collaborated with me. Like I'm gonna announce the features on Instagram later today. Like I just feel really lucky and really blessed, and all my team. Like again, I just like I basically the people around me are the 90s Chicago Bulls, and I don't know what to do about it. They're so great at their job and they love me and my weird music for some reason, and I just feel excited to like put something out and share it with y'all. And like I hope you love it. It's okay if you don't love it. But it is from the heart, and it is something that I feel like represents me. We have like a minute until the until that thing start. That thing being my music video. Um, yeah, get off your last questions. Let me know what you think. Anything? Any final requests? Words? Thank you, Noor. Is that how you say your name? I don't know how to Kasim. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. My voice is fine. Kids on TikTok hate my voice. Thank you, Bridget, for the hard eyes. April, thank you for logging in. It's good to see you. JD, Dabs, yes or no? Always. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. The video is premiering. So I'm gonna hop off and hop on to that chat. Cheers to you all.